It is Friday, April 8th in the NBA, and I'm back with my favorite picks. Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Austin from Calling Our Shot. Let's do a recap of yesterday. We were 2-0 on Wednesday. We'll give it back on yesterday. We were 0-2 as Jakob Poeltl. I guess you watched the video. The man went absolutely nuts, and then Karl Anthony Towns didn't really have much of a chance when it was an Ant-Man show. You were invited, but either way, with 3 days left in the NBA, we're going to keep taking it slow. There's not really a lot of reason to bet, but we're going to keep pushing through. Obviously, you got teams that aren't playing for anything, so that's why we don't have a lot of lines available, but I do have some lines for you guys today. Now, bankroll management, super important, especially this time of year with the playoffs just around the corner. Like I said, only 3 more days in the NBA regular season, but I have to say thank you guys again for 30,000 subscribers. You guys have been absolutely killing it, so we appreciate all the people that are joining the community. Road to 40K coming. Maybe we'll do a $30,000 subscriber parlay on Sunday when we have almost every single team playing in the NBA. We'll see about that. Make sure to drop a like on the video as well. This time last year we were at 2,500 subscribers, so let's see where we are in a year from today. We really appreciate all the people that have really helped us get this far, so we can't do without you guys. As a reminder, our daily best bets in the MLB is posted before this. If you want to go check out that video, we went 2-2 there yesterday. Had a brutal beat. Should have been a 3-1 day, but definitely go check it out. We have a no-run first inning, a player props, some run lines, over-unders. Really cool video. Definitely go check that out. Posted before this one. And again, I have to say, a reminder, we're doing our parlay of the day for the MLB on OddsJam. I'll put the link at the top of the description. The article gets updated every single day. We're just doing that parlay for you guys, so definitely go check it out. Shout out again to our COS All-Stars. We appreciate all you guys for supporting the channel. We really can't do it without you guys, so thank you guys again from the bottom of my heart for supporting us. We really wouldn't be here with 30,000 subscribers without all of our COS All-Stars. If you want to become one, click the join button on the channel, the link in the description or in the pinned comment. It only costs $2.99 a month. We appreciate you guys. The newest ones: Ryan, Jamal, Shan, Backpack, Dat Be Me, Camp 8, TH space I, and then It's Mine TV, Elias. I appreciate you guys all. My last note, we have an exclusive offer, sportsbook sign-up offer for Caesar Sportsbook. Basically, you make a deposit, you bet, and if your first bet loses, you get your stake back up to $1,100. It's a really cool one. Check the link in the description. Kind of more details down there, but we'd appreciate if you use that link. If you haven't signed up for Caesars, my player prop in the MLB today is in Caesars, so you definitely want to go check that out. But really cool one. Definitely check out the link in the description. Either way, I've wasted enough of your time. Let's get into my best bet of the day. Going Kyrie Irving. I'm taking his over 26.5 points, -120 on DraftKings. Now, I do like this at 27.5. I believe FanDuel's like 27.5, -105, but I take 26.5. You can get it there. Now, look, the last thing I learned when we watched Kevin Durant's over, when we had Kevin Durant's over on Wednesday, is that whether or not Kevin Durant's cooking, Kyrie's still going to keep shooting his shot, and the man's going to keep attempting a ton of field goal attempts. He had 26 field goal attempts versus the New York Knicks. Now, he did go under this line, but look, if you're going to give me Kyrie Irving with 20-plus field goal attempts, I'm going to take it every single game. Because over his last 4 games, not only has Kyrie turned it on, but the Nets are also relying on him to score and play big-time minutes. This is a guy that scored 24, 42, 31, and 25 points his last 4 games. He has gone over in 2, under in 2 of those games, but the minutes are ridiculous. The guy's playing 45, 44, 40, and 43 minutes. And look, I don't see that changing a lot today. The Nets are one of the few teams in the league that actually need to win these games. If they lose this game and the Hawks win, they drop from the 8 seed to the 9 seed. That's a big difference for the play-in tournament. You definitely don't want to be the 9 or the 10 seed. So the Nets are going to go out there and have to win this game against the Cavaliers. Now we look at the last 4 games. Kyrie, 22, 32, and 24, and 26 field goal attempts. Look, you give me 22-plus field goal attempts with Kyrie Irving, which is what he's been averaging, sometimes going well above that. I'm going to take this every single time. This season, he's attempted 22-plus field goal attempts in 13 games, while he's at the over 27-plus points in 10 of them. In his last 25 career games with 22-plus field goal attempts, yeah, he's hit the over in 21 of those 25 games. I think it's Kyrie Irving. We know he's a bona fide scorer, one of the most fun guys to watch in the league. And against the Cleveland Cavaliers, his former team, despite this not being in Cleveland, still a great record against this Cavaliers team, which has struggled defensively without Jared Allen. Jared Allen again out today. Evan Mobley might return, not worried about him. In his last 5 matchups versus Cleveland, 27, 17, 38, 37, and 29 points, hitting the over in 4 of those 5 games. The one game he didn't hit his over, he played 29 minutes, shot 11 times. Look, Kyrie only shoots 11 times tonight, then so be it. But I think he'll be able to get to the rim, attack Evan Mobley off the dribble. And if Evan Mobley's not active, we'll be attacking Moses Brown and Kevin Love. So I think Kyrie Irving will have a good day. We're taking his over 26.5 points. Like I said, playable at 27.5. He's the best bet of the day. And I do like his over 3.5 threes at like +120, +130 value. definitely check that one out. The man's been firing up a ton of threes. So we like Kyrie Irving, Goran Dragic also out today. Give me Kyrie, best bet of the day, over 26.5 points. Now, as I continue this video, I want to look at a couple different lines that I do like. Now, though as of right now, with the past couple of videos, I don't like making videos when we don't have actual plays. So at least we have Kyrie Irving in this video. We give you three extra leans that I really do like. The only other team that has player prop lines is the Hawks, but I don't really like their matchup against the Heat. Now, a player that I do like, Xavier Simpson, over an assist. Now, a lot of you guys just pull out your keyboard, like, who the heck is Xavier Simpson? I don't blame you for saying that, but Simpson has started for the Thunder the last 2 games as the Tank and Thunder, as we call him. He's played 43 and 38 minutes his last 2 games, and they call him Captain Hook, and hopefully that nickname doesn't come to bite us in the butt, but look, if you look at his highlights, you'll understand because he has a cool hook shot. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, yeah, he's only 6 foot tall. Either way, he's been starting at point, and I really like his assist line today. Now, the only problem is, you look at his last 2 games, 5 and 11 assists. I imagine the line will be around 4.5, maybe 5.5 today. It was 3.5 for plus value last game. I don't see them moving it up a ton, but 4.5, I'm all in. Now, over those 2 contests, 16 potential assists per game, and today he gets to take on a team that's also tanking like the Thunder, Los Angeles Lakers, who keep resting everyone. And look, we know the Lakers have obviously missed the playoffs, and a good thing to know, their defense has been terrible, and I like Xavier Simpson to get a little bit of run. Now, the only issue really, and you look at it, the Lakers were the team that cut Xavier Simpson before the season started, so he's got a little bit of added motivation. The only thing I don't love about this line is that because the game is not until 10:30 p.m., it's in LA, so I don't know if necessarily, 1, we even get a Simpson line, or 2, we exactly get one until it's like 9 or 10 p.m. And by then, I know some people are like, well, some people aren't checking the videos or the pinned comment section down below. Some people don't follow us on Twitter, so I'm not necessarily sure we'll add his play, but I really do like it. I think the 4.5 assist line is really good. If 1, we confirm he's playing, 2, we confirm that Pokashevsky and the other guys aren't playing, and we see Simpson in the starting lineup. I like it. Now, I'll give you guys a spread lean. I like the Jazz minus the 3 points. Look, I absolutely hate betting on the Jazz, but they're taking on the Suns, and I imagine the Suns are going to keep resting guys over the next couple days. And I'm not necessarily sure they come out, firing, guns a-blazing. And look, the Jazz are favored for a reason. I hate betting on them. I'm not going to count that it's a complete lean. I don't trust the Jazz. Hate betting spreads with just a couple games left in the season, but I'd lean the Jazz over or covering in this one. Now, my final player prop, I want to talk about a guy that I do think has a good chance of getting a line early and likely will be off second and probably final play of the day because I don't necessarily know if we'll add Simpson solely because it's going to be a late tip-off and I don't really see him getting a line until like 9:30 p.m. and then it's kind of, I don't really know how to kind of judge that because some people on YouTube, you get my point. But I like Jericho Sims over in rebounds. Now, you understand, the 2 people I've just mentioned, we had Xavier Simpson and Jericho Sims. A lot of people are like, what is this? Where are we betting? Are we betting in the G League? I understand that, but Jericho Sims, starting center for the New York Knicks tonight. Mitchell Robinson, again out. We saw the same situation happen last game. We saw Jericho Sims step up 13 rebounds versus the Nets. Biggest thing, he played 34 minutes, and Tom Thibodeau is going to give him extended run today against the Wizards. There's no reason not to. This is a guy that's very aggressive on not only the offensive and the defensive glass, and with no Robinson, no Julius Randle, no Nerlens Noel, this guy's should see plenty of minutes. He does have a little bit of trouble with foul trouble, and I think he can avoid that today against Kristaps, but last game in replacement, we saw his line, in replacement of Robinson, we saw his line at 5.5, and he crushed it with 13 rebounds, and while I expect probably a 6.5 line today, hopefully we get a 6.5 line, and this will likely be a player that we actually get a line before, 7 p.m., which I don't love adding plays. That's just the nature of the NBA at this rate, but I think we'll get a 6.5 line, a line that he's cashed in 4 of his 8 games playing 20-plus minutes, and I think he plays closer to 30. If you look at 3 of those games, he went under the 6.5 potential line that I'm making up. Julius Randle was active. He had 9, 11, and 11 rebounds in those 3 games. The only other game he went under, it was a game with Obi Toppin having 11 rebounds. I like Sims' aggressiveness. He's a guy that's going to go attack the offensive glass. I don't really think Kristaps is the best rebounder in the NBA. I think this is a guy in Jericho Sims that should have a pretty good chance of hitting his over today in rebounds, potentially even points, maybe even a sprinkle on the double-double, which I think was like plus 1,300 odds last night. Guarantee it won't be that tonight. So I like Jericho Sims over in rebounds if we can get a line at like 6.5 and we get it confirmed that he is starting. I think Mitchell Robinson's confirmed, I believe, out. I know Julius Randle confirmed out. Nerlens Noel should be out. So Jericho Sims should get a line probably early this afternoon if we're lucky. Probably add his play down below in the comment section. Obviously, Xavier Simpson is a wild card, but I do like his over 4.5 assists. Hopefully he gets a line earlier, but we will not really sure. But as of right now, barely our best bet, Kyrie Irving over 26.5 points. We rely on him to kind of carry the load as we go into the final 2 days of the NBA season. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Let's go to 40,000 subscribers. Check out the MLB video. It's linked on the screen. Also, I'll link our parlay of the day for the MLB as well. You can definitely go check that out. I appreciate you guys. This has been Austin. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.